Hey folks, TK here, and you're watching Diabetically Speaking, episode 3. You know, a lot of times, when you get your meters, you get these little black bags, and sometimes they got belt loops on them, and you can carry them with you and stuff like that. Me being type 2 diabetic, I'd gotten a meter a few months ago, and the bag just wasn't working for me. I know it sounds minute and really ridiculous to gripe about it, but this is what I carry. I have my medicine, I have my insulin pen, I have my meter, and I've got my lancets and my needles for my insulin pen and my poker. This just keeps it all handy. There's a lot of videos out there that describe type 2 diabetes. I even seen somebody on YouTube this morning. I ran across a video called the Diabetic Rap, which was kind of funny, and it was kind of unique. It talked about type 1 diabetes, which is, just as dangerous as type 2, I think, just depending on how you look at it. I'm surprised also at the number of people that have type 2 diabetes that, that are famous. Of course, we know Bret Michaels, lead singer from Poison, has type 2 diabetes. Halle Berry, James Cagney, a lot of people have type 2 diabetes. Jackie Gleason. The list just goes on and on. You just wouldn't think. I'm not a very good vlogger, but I like to speak my mind. I threw out some props to a gentleman that I ran across on YouTube, diabeticradio.com. He's done quite a few blogs on YouTube about diabetes, and it's really comforting to see videos about the stories of people and how they deal with type 2 diabetes. I'm starting to take it serious to an extent of, I know that it's very damaging. A friend of mine told my mother one time that, she's had diabetes all of her life, and she's like 65 now. And the best way that she described type 2 diabetes is it's like shards of glass in your veins, just damaging your nerves and stuff. And that kind of hit home with me. That did. I was thinking, wow, I don't know. I didn't really realize how serious type 2 diabetes was until that visual came in my mind of like just shards of glass in your bloodstream. There's a lot of illustration videos out there on YouTube that explain type 2 diabetes, and there's a few of my favorites. But to actually hear somebody that is dealing with the same problem that you're dealing with makes it hit home more. I see these kids on YouTube, 5, 6, 7 years old, hooked up to a pump, insulin pump. Those insulin pumps are not cheap. I was told by my doctor and my diabetes technician or dietitian, about $6,000. I can afford that. I don't have that good of insurance. I just have to monitor mine manually. You know, right now I'm at 34 insulin units a day, and come next Thursday, if it is 180 or higher, then I got to increase it 4 more. You know, I visit my doctor, my dietitian, a diabetes person, once a month. You know, and one thing that kind of puzzled me, and if anybody can help me out there, is I had a meter, and I thought it was really going out. I mean, you know, as far as battery-wise. So I switched to another meter. I took my blood sugar yesterday, and it had read 121. That's the lowest my number has been probably in 3 months. But then I took it before supper yesterday. I think it was like 240 something. So I may have not calibrated it right or something like that. So it kind of makes you wonder, you know, what if that meter was all the way off those whole times? I mean, how do you double check your numbers, you know? It's a good question, you know. I mean, I hope my meter's right. What if I didn't have type 2 diabetes? But I know I do. I know I do. I know I do. So, you know, something to think about, you know. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that talk about reversing type 2 diabetes. I don't believe that. I believe you can control it, but to actually reverse it, I haven't seen proof. I haven't heard of anybody, you know. I haven't heard of anybody reversing type 2 diabetes. So, you know, until I see it, I don't believe it. You know. I'm still working on this exercise thing. I mean, it's just really hard. It's winter. You know, I know it sounds like an excuse, but I really got to get on this exercise thing. I called the YMCA yesterday, and the 16 or 17-year-old girl that was answering the phones at the YMCA said, "Nope, we're not taking scholarships." Oh, okay. And I called and I talked to the director of the YMCA, and they said it was. So I need to get down there and submit my paperwork and try to get a scholarship to the YMCA. It's an indoor facility to exercise and swim and play basketball and what have you, you know. So I'm really looking forward to that. But before I close this video, I want to send out props to Diabetic Radio. You're my newfound friend, my newfound voice of reason here on YouTube, and I hope you continue making videos. A lot of people that do these types of videos, like you said in a video earlier, that you know, they just quit making them. You don't see them for months. You know, I think I've went through every video of yours and watched it, and some very useful information. So keep it up, and I know you have a podcast that you do. I don't listen. I'd just rather watch them. I'd rather see somebody talking to me than have somebody talking to me and me just listening. So folks, have a good day. This is January the 7th, 2011. I think my blood sugar levels was, let me see here. This is a new meter. I'm not sure exactly how to, oh man, I messed it up. I'll have to fix that. I don't know. This meter here, I've got this meter here, it's called a Relium. It's better close to, fix it. Let's see here. that was my number this morning, 245. That's pretty good, actually. That was my number last night. And see, it does 122. I don't know if that's right. 231. But that is my last number when I woke up this morning, 245. Doesn't give me my 7-day average because I've not been using this meter for 7 days. But folks, have a good day. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the next episode, Diabetically Speaking with TK. Have a good day.